Then it's your chance to be ruthless.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. It's your chance to be ruthless. It's your chance to be ruthless. They don't wanna see me make it, they don't wanna see me care. Anytime I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I won't get back up, cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Then it's your chance to be ruthless. Then it's your chance to be ruthless. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
Reopen that call. I copy, and 279, if you could respond as well. 2650 Arrow Creek Parkway. It's a park in front of the gated house for security for a 1037 subject acting erratically, possibly related to a missing subject out of Placer County. Missing subject first to Keeley, and the vehicle is a match. It's a light blue minivan, bearing plate 242 David 96, 2650 Arrow Creek Parkway.
That's precious woman was lost. First, they think they found her tank top. She wasn't wearing a tank top. She was wearing a black long suit. There's a big difference. Secondly, a vehicle matching Kylie's vehicle with the same plate found in South Reno in front of a gated community in South Reno with a male who was with her and who was acting erratically. False, 100%. Fake news. And there was fake news on social media. 100%. Fake news. And so 100%. Fake news. And the majority of what you read on social media is fake news. Believe it or not.
So the plate that's on the vehicle is not the plate that should be on the vehicle?
Correct. The plates on the vehicle match a blue minivan.
But it's her car.
But it's her Honda CRV.
So her plate is there. Okay, so what you do is that's called plate flipping. It's a felony. Usually you see the person that wants to disappear doesn't leave their car and takes, they don't usually leave their car but take their plate, because that means that plate can be hit. So there's something called a plate reader. A lot of people don't know about this, but a plate reader, everywhere your license plate goes, it gets hit constantly. Tow trucks, police cars. Let me put it to you this way. You ever seen a police car going up and down, like in a mall or a casino?
Yeah.
Well, all the cop car is doing is ding, 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 ding. It's gobbling, make it look like Pac-Man. It's gobbling up all the license plates. And anything that plate is seen by that cop car goes into a database a private investigator, law enforcement to run a plate and see if that car was there.
I copy and 279, I want to take a respond as well. 2630 Arrow Creek Parkway. It's a park in front of the gated house for security for a 1037 subject acting erratically. Possibly related to a missing subject out of Placer County. Missing subject first Keeley, and the vehicle is a match. It's a light blue minivan during site 242 David 96 2630 Arrow Creek Parkway.
For as much as I would love to take credit for Ninja Flowers' channel, like, she does such incredible work on her own that all I can do is literally put her content out there on my own channel, being that I have the subscription of subscribers that I do. For the record, the people that are out there saying that I bought my subscribers, no, I worked very hard for them. Very, very much really. I'm sorry you guys have nothing better to do other than make up videos on the internet claiming people are using false accounts. I don't have any reason to use false accounts. Using one is enough for me. But just for the record, I do have my main account that I established all of this on there. Oh, Ryan, what's up, bro? No, like, that's the thing is, like, Ryan, you are what really made me start looking at a whole nother aspect of what is going on with Highlighter's case. And no, it doesn't make sense, but when you peel away all the bullshit and all the bullshit narratives and all the things that they had us distracted with, and you actually focus on the very beginning, the key players, people that were at places they shouldn't have been, it starts to make sense. But yes, Ryan, we do have some new information we would love to send your way if you're interested in doing stuff behind the scenes. I would never ask you to take away from what you're doing, which I commend you. You are with a compliment and doing what you're doing, dealing with what you're doing, while still making music. You can't hear me. I don't know why.
How about now? Can you hear me now? Do I have to say that all over again? Okay. Number one, yes, Ryan. There we go. We fixed it. We got this fixed. Sir, if you'd like to hop up on panel, I would love to chit chat with you. If you don't want to, that's fine as well. Number one, I have to commend you for all that you're going through, what you're putting up with, all the facts you're putting out there, your own truth. I follow you avidly. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have started looking in the direction that I did. And I commend you for all that you've done, even though you caught some flack for saying some of the things that you said to put Kylie's name out there on the map. You used your voice, and I commend you for that. It was you that made me start looking at different avenues, different aspects, and kind of start tearing away at all of the bullshit narratives, all of these key players that have ties and links to one another. And the stories just never made any sense. Like the story, the narratives, all the bullshit that they were feeding us, none of it ever made sense. And when you tear away at all that bullshit and you look at the beginning for what it is, you start to make sense of it. If you are interested in doing anything behind the scenes, please get a hold of me. I would absolutely love to pass some stuff on to you. No, and that's the thing is like nobody wants to say anything. It's like either people are too scared or paid off or whatever. I do have some locals that tell me a lot of information about how the process goes there. But yeah, no, the only friend that I ever felt was a true friend to Kylie was Kate, but I try to leave her name off of my channel because she is still a minor. I would love for her to reach out to me and chat with her. But I do thank you for everything that you've done with Kylie's case, even if you caught some flack for some of the shit that you've said. In my opinion, I feel you've said some of the shock value stuff you have. To get her name out there. You have the platform to where you can reach millions of people. I would love to see you touch base on it again. But if you don't, I absolutely respect that as well. There is a rumor flying, and I was wondering if maybe you want to put it to bed that somebody in the family is trying to sue you over nothing. No, and that's the thing, Ryan. There's absolutely no videos. There's no proof of life. There's no proof of a party. There's no proof of that. The last known things that we have of her are pictures that she doesn't look very alive or very well in them, and that's concerning for me. It's very concerning to me where we don't have proof of life, and then you look at the last known photo of not Kylie Rodney that looks nothing like Kylie Rodney. And people cannot tell me any different. The more I look at it, the more that I compare and match, the more there is no way that it's Kylie. I would love for CHP to finish their MAIT report and put that out there. I would love for all this proof of this party, proof she was there, proof she was wearing these 3 different hoodies. I would love for any form of proof that law enforcement wants to put out there. I would love to see it. I would love to see it. Yeah, like, and that's what's crazy is like all of the key words that they've used, that she's a fighter, that she was born this way, that she does mountain climbing and she does off-roading, that takes jujitsu, knows how to box, that she's like painting her as this fighter. Like, why would they paint her as such? My other thing is, and I'm gonna just go ahead and play the short that I put up today. For whatever reason, it's not showing as a short. So you guys won't see it unless you go into my videos. I'm going to go ahead and play that. I will pause it and then I will read what it states so that people kind of... Okay. So I have been frequenting Reddit, going back to the beginning, listening to what people are saying. And somebody really struck a real thought process that I have been going through for 8 months now. So I'm just going to read this. How does the fire cam indicate an accident? Isn't it convenient how everything lined up to fit a narrative? Her phone shut off at the exact time the vehicle touched the water. Kylie had a newer iPhone, which was capable of being submerged. I think it's actually 30 feet of water before it would shut down or permanently be damaged for up to 30 minutes. It could be submerged in water. Yet her phone shut off the moment her car touched the water before submersion. Why was LE focused on her phone, her jewelry, and her keychain before she was found? These are questions I want everybody to take time to ask themselves and go find the answers for these questions. Did somebody take her keys and phone that night? Did she take off her necklaces for the fight that so many have talked about and then tried to hush? Or did that Instagram account, Teehee That Tickles, call it when she said someone snatched her necklace as a trophy? Looking for her keychain tells us they were looking for her keys. So if she drove herself into Prosser as a tragic accident, like they want us to believe, then her keys would have either been in the ignition, underwater, or somewhere in her CRV. Her vehicle did not have the keyless start capabilities that most cars do today. They don't. Ryan, sometimes like we talk behind the scenes in our Discord and we truly feel like it feels like a psyop to see if people can think for themselves, if they can think on their own. And it's scary how when you build your own channel and you are a critical thinker and you can think for yourself, people automatically think that you're trying to feed this narrative to a whole bunch of followers when most of the people that I fuck with think on their own. They've come up with absolutely incredible questions that I find me asking myself. What if it was a laptop pinging instead of a phone using iCloud? I mean, yes. So she had her iPhone, her iMade laptop, and not to mention, where's her iWatch at that I've seen in numerous pictures? Like, where is it? Yeah, it feels like a psyop. It really does. Ryan, you always have incredible points. I would love to have you up on panel one of these nights if you would like to, just to shoot the shit, talk about this case, what you think now compared to what you thought then, because I know you still think the same, and it seems even more suspect. And I can't stop looking at this case for what it is. Like, this looks like a cover up on a mass scale. And then I'm going to go ahead and scroll through this, okay? Because these are things that people should be thinking about. We have no idea who was driving that vehicle, even with the fire cams, seeing as she was found in the back hatch. Look at the last two pictures of Kylie that have surfaced, okay? You have Sleepy, which someone took of her asleep, passed out, or possibly deceased in the backseat of a car, probably her own, who sleeps with a hoodie wrapped around their neck with odd items tucked around them. Like, you can see a hoodie tucked behind her, this pair of sunglasses that has an image of a person in it. Like, all of these weird things are just tucked around her. It's odd. And then you have the picture, okay, that someone took of her asleep, passed out, or possibly deceased, but painted the narrative to make it appear as though she's drinking tea or coffee. I would love to hear your opinion on these two pictures, Ryan. I know you've stared at them, flipped them, looked at them, zoomed in. I know you've looked at them for what they really are. Okay, if it's really her drinking whatever on her own free will, why would somebody, just think about this, why would someone name and upload something like that knowing that their friend or their loved one is missing or possibly dead with a title like shh? In this pic, there is no coffee cup. Her mouth is relaxed at the jaw. Her mouth is gaped open. There's bruising all over her face and forehead. And she has something tied around her wrist. And then you can see the water reflection at her ear/hairline. And then there's people in the window. Yeah, they're odd names. And I honestly think that there's a third picture out there. I do. I truly believe that there is a third picture out there for a third person to shut them up. Okay. If you look through the cam footages that we've all had shoved down our fucking throats, I don't believe that they're fake in the sense of the recording. I think they're fake in the sense of what date they try to portray happened. Okay. But if you look at them, there are at least 4 other timestamps that look like a car drives down and into the water. Where are those cars? Did they pull them out of Prosser? Because no. The footage from the 6th that has that timestamp on the right-hand side, if you look at it closely, it also has an original date on the left side stating it is from August 4th. You want me to show the pictures? Okay, I can do that. I got that. Yeah, I would love for Ryan to, really look at these pictures, because the shit, you can't make this stuff up. You can't not talk about it when you're talking about the life of a 16-year-old child. All right, let me pull them up for you, bub. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing support. We absolutely love you. All your new music drops are fucking fire, bro. Absolutely fire. Larissa never stops talking about your music. I try to avoid all the stuff that's going on with your family and stuff like that, but I do hear it. I do pay attention, and I'm rooting for you, bub. All right, let me pull these up. Got these keys. What's it in my sus? Do you guys think it's in my sus folder? Is that what it's in? Sus stuff. And there's just a lot of pictures that I have that I have questions. I have serious questions. All right, so the picture, okay. So this is one of the only difference is I outlined this thing tied around her freaking wrist so that people understand, like, it's not what people think it is. Like, you can literally see where he's covering up the shirt that matches the Sleepy picture. She's wearing the same exact shirt. You can see this water line that goes through her ear. If you get at me, Ryan, I am more than willing to send you anything that you want to look at privately or whatever. If you want to discuss here, discuss anywhere, I'm down for it. There's so many things I see wrong with this picture. To say that she's just, who drinks like that? Where is the cup? Nobody in their right mind. Let me just turn this bitch. Okay, let's just say that this is the upright version of this picture, which it can't be possible. Okay, who holds a cup like that? I've had people tell me, oh, I drink like that all the time. I bet you your hand cramps the fuck up if you're drinking with a cup with your hand up top like that. 2, the thing that is around her wrist, it's not a seatbelt. It's not anything. It looks like a tie. It looks like a tie tied around her wrist to make it look like whatever is holding her hand up. But what truly, truly bothers me is somebody try to tell me that what I'm seeing right here in the picture, I don't know if you guys can see my mouse or not. What I'm seeing right here in this picture is part of the trim molding of the window and what is called a B rail or whatever it's called in a car. It's not. Like, you can literally see a water line that like when you look at something straight on at water, it will completely shift the image from what you see above water and below water. And that's exactly what's happening to her ear here. That's why it looks like she has 2 ear holes when it's really her earring, the barbell going through her ear pushed under the water reflection. And then you have this line here where you can clearly tell this part of her head is not submerged. This part of her head and over is submerged. And then you have this hair that's floating in the water. Like, her hair is literally floating here and here and here. I would like to know who took this picture. I know someone that tried to admit to taking this picture. And as soon as I asked questions about, well, why would you take a picture like that? He took everything down off of both of his Instagram accounts, which poses a question. Where did you get this picture from? The start of 17, and it's titled Shh. It's just odd. Yeah, I think a lot of it has to do with money. There's so many. That's why I tried to grab the originals, because there's so many different versions of this on 4chan. Okay. Oh, okay. I got you, Crane. I know which one you're talking about. Hold up, girl. I got you. It's in your folder. I sure can. Yeah, just I have a lot of questions, and nobody wants to answer them. Like, if this is truly an accident, just show that it's an accident and be done with it. All right, Crane, I see your folder. I'm looking, girl. Okay, I see him. Yeah, there's no cup in this picture. Holy crap! All right, here's this version of it, and then let me open this version of it. Like, no matter which way you look at these pictures, like it's there's no cup there. There you go. Yeah, these are from Euphoric's channel. Euphoric is also another channel that I absolutely fucking love. Some of the stuff is a little drama there, but you know, we support people having their own voice. What up, Truth to Power? I'm trying to get you back in Discord, babe. I'm going to focus tomorrow on sending out emails with links to get people back in Discord. But yeah, I'm going to put these pictures up. What's 4chan? 4chan is it's a shithole, but there's a lot of information there. I don't frequent it because there's a lot of weirdos there, and yeah, there's a lot of weird shit in 4chan, and I'm thankful for the people that do. Yeah, dude, like that's what I'm saying. Like, there's so many versions of this photo. I would like somebody to. I would like somebody to explain this shit away. Like, if it's truly an accident, prove it. Like, just put the information out there, release it, and be done. Let this child's memory rest. I know people see it as me being a tragedy pimp or whatever, but no, there's truth behind Kylie's story, and nobody wants to tell the truth for Kylie, but I do. Yeah, she doesn't look well. Thank you, Crane. Like, it's terrible that we have to keep looking at these pictures. Like, I do feel bad in a way, but we're going on the only information they've put out there. Like, we are basing this on the things they've put out there. If the last known picture of not Kylie Rodney is really the video surveillance of Kylie, why was it not released with the timestamp on it in video format if that's truly her? I have so many questions that I will find answers to them. I don't care how long it takes me. Yeah, Lisa, I definitely go with my gut instincts, but I also know how to do fact over feelings, fact over fiction, and I am a critical thinker. That's what I'm saying, Ryan. Like, if you look at Sammy's recount and you look at Nick's recount, either they're proving the fact that Kylie couldn't have driven herself into the water that night, and they spoke to her after the fact, or they're both just blatantly lying and covering something up. It feels like a fucking psyop, like it does. It feels like a mind game that they're playing with their money. I'm surprised Mama Slaughter isn't in the house to chit chat with Brian. But no, buddy, I would love to link up with you. What I'm just going to do is I'm going to throw my email. You don't, no pressure, no none of that. You email me when you have the free time. And if you would either like to take part in our Discord or just talk Kylie Rodney or talk what you feel and think, I definitely appreciate your opinion and your speculation. But I have some questions for you that I'm not putting up on YouTube. Like, I would love to just shoot the shit with you about some things. That's what I think too, Ryan. Yeah, the Ronnie, like, and that's the thing is, like, when you break down who Ronnie is and the fact that there's 3 different Ronnies, and one of the Ronnies is Melvin Cedeno. And Nate Wu is sitting there using pictures of Melvin Cedeno as his profile pictures on social media. Like, I would just like somebody to make it make sense. Make it all make sense. I don't know why there's so many actors in this case, why there's so many lies and untruths in this case, but I got time. Yeah, I would love to pick brains. Yeah, we have a lot of info that we kind of left off where you stopped. But yeah, there's definitely 3 Ronnies. We've found the last name of one that lives locally. And that's all I'm really willing to say on a live, but I know you give no fucks. You'll put anything out there because I mean you got the money to back up what you're saying. But yeah, there's a lot of suspects here. Who are your 3 main suspects? I'll type mine out. Actually, I just have one main suspect. I think everybody's connected to her. Oh, yeah, Connor. Yep. Yeah, the white dude that you talked to, Ryan, that claimed to be that Milo Miro, whatever. Yeah, his name's Connor. Him's a local that lives in New York. All these people, like, I don't understand why they have so many different residences, so many different identities, so many different. It's weird as hell. Weird ass people doing weird ass shit. I just don't understand how they're so certain this was an accident, but they have no proof. Yeah, he has ties to New York. I'm noticing like the main key players have a lot of ties between like New York, Pennsylvania, Florida, Mexico, California, a little bit of Montana, a little bit of Idaho, and a lot of Hawaii. Just odd. Don't get me started on fucking Zanime. That bitch be striking my videos every time I talk about her. She tried to start hacking me. Ryan, you should check out the one night I got her. Like, I kind of called her in to see if she would try to hack me, and she did. She did it on a live, She hacked me on a live, and then she hacked, like, she snipe streamed me while she was doing it, and then she couldn't backpedal it. I made her cry a little bit. I have lots of questions for her, too. I wish, the one thing that I wish Zanime would do, if she's trying to clear her name, is to take that little adventure she had at Prosser that day and just release it unedited. It would make everything make a lot more sense, in my opinion. She don't want to, though. I think she got something to hide, but that's just my opinion. Yeah, and then Thigh Gap, yeah, I have problems with her. There's a lot of people I have problems with. But we do a lot of this stuff behind the scenes because now everybody's like, I'll sue you. Sue me. Let's go. Oh, did she? Save Hazmat. Yeah, everyone should, like, and that's the thing, is everyone involved should be held accountable. Like, we're painting these people that took part in a party as kids when they're technically, by law, they're not kids. They're not children. They're grown-ass adults. You're telling me, okay, this is the one thing that I have a problem with, is these kids, we're going to talk about their frontal lobes, they're developed enough to make the choice to go drink and drug at a party, but they're not adult enough to be accountable for their friend that they left behind that's dead. Make it make sense. They did what? She sure the hell is, though. Like, she is their PIO. Her Facebook tells on her. Her real Facebook. She has 2 Facebooks, too. That's another weird thing, is like, why all these people got so many different alts, so many different fake accounts, so many, like, it's weird. Yeah, she's definitely a journalist. Hi, Mary. How you doing, honey? Thigh Gap's actually been a PIO for the county off and on quite a bit. Yeah, exactly that, Phantom Channel. Exactly that. Yeah. Like, that's the thing, is like they can scare me with a lawsuit. They can, please, let's go. It would just make it so much easier for me to hand all this over to somebody that will do something about it. I also think that, but I think the corruption is very deep. Like, I know you've watched Everyone Counts. I know Have you looked up the case of Michael Shane Youngers that is also from Nevada County, Placer County? His death, his autopsy makes not one bit of sense to me. And then you have a family there, Michael's family, that is out there trying to fight to have his case reopened and reinvestigated, and they won't do anything about it. Yeah, look up Michael Shane Youngers. There's actually a what the hell is it called? A petition to try, his family's trying to get, what's his name? Here, I'll type it out. It's Michael Shane Youngers. Michael Shane. This gentleman, his death, same area, was ruled a suicide. They're claiming in the autopsy that this man somehow, you ready for this? Somehow stabbed himself 18 times, okay? 10 times the blade went through his rib cage and punctured his lungs. How can a person stab themselves 18 times before passing out from, I don't know, maybe the first or second stab wound? It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, if you look at his actual case, it looks like a straight up murder, and they ruled it a suicide. There's a lot of cases with after Kylie's case that like I've gone back on and realized like, holy shit, it's all in the same area. It's all the same. Go to petitions.com and type his name in, or I can drop the link to his petition, or I could just pull it up right now, actually, here. Yeah, I follow Paisley Woodard's another one. I don't understand how somebody could admit to hitting a little kid while drunk driving, and all she got was a little anklet put on her for a short minute. Okay, this is justice for Paisley. Let me go to change.org and find, why can't, okay. I'll read this story real quick. The Younger family seeks justice for the death of Michael Shane Younger, who on 9/9 of 2013, Michael was found dead in his home in Forest Hill, California, in Placer County. Michael died from multiple stab wounds and blunt force trauma. He had 18 stab wounds in his chest. 10 of those stab wounds breached the chest cavity, penetrating into the heart, and had a right twist. That's all I'm going to read. I'll drop this off in the comment, and you guys can go research his thing all you want. And then you got the Yuba couple, you got Trinity Backus, you got Chloe Bogan, you got Dante De La Torre. Like, there's so many cases that I feel tie together. And I think a lot has to do with corruption within their coroner's office and their sheriff's office. And I'm done keeping silent about it. People can threaten to sue me all they want, but this is my opinion. This is my speculation. Prove me wrong if I'm wrong. That's all I want. Not saying that I have solid fact, but I'm saying that there's definitely circumstantial evidence that points that somebody's lying, and it don't look like me. Yes, please remember to hit that like. It's not for me. It's not for my channel. This is all for these people that deserve justice in a system that has failed them. But I do, before I hop off here, one, I want to thank Ryan Upchurch for stopping in and having chit chats with us. Ryan, please get a hold of me. I would love to have contact with you and just talk about a few things. I wanted to let everybody know that I started my channel in, I think it was like October, something like that, September, October. And I always said that if I ever, for whatever reason, could somehow manage to get up to 5,000 subscribers, that I would be doing a giveaway. Early this morning, we did two things. I said if I either reached putting out 200 videos for Kylie Rodney or I hit 5,000 subscribers, that I would do a giveaway. We achieved both of those things, and it wouldn't be possible without all of you. I love all of you guys dearly for what you're doing for Kylie Rodney and all of these kids and all the injustice that's happening within our system. And the best thing that I can do is give back to my family. So with that said, we have both hit our 200 video mark. We have also achieved 5,000 subscribers. So this Friday, I would like everybody to tune in. I'm going to make a list of everybody that has left a comment, been in my lives, that subscribes to me. I'm going to put everybody's name in a match generator. I have right now 400, which they're $50 gift certificates. I will be giving $400 worth of gift certificates for those. And then I'm going to probably tomorrow or Wednesday buy 2 more $50 gift certificates, probably from like Best Buy or something like that. And I'm going to put those out into to make it $500 even. And then for my mods in my channel and my peoples up in the Discord, I have 2 necklaces I want to give away that I had custom engraved. It's a bar, and on each side of it, it has Kylie's name, her birth date, her known death date, and then it says Justice for Kylie on the other side of it. And I'm going to give those 2 away. One is done in rose gold and one is done in black engravement. But I'm also going to give those away. So I hope you guys join us on Friday. I will be coming back again Wednesday with whatever new videos that I can find out there on the internet, or any little bit of information that I can put out there to keep Kylie's name out there for everybody. And then tomorrow I'll make a community post. I will post the pictures of the necklaces that I'll be giving away to the mods / people in Discord. And then I'll leave a list of what all gift cards I'll be giving away. But every gift card is worth $50, and I'll be giving those away this Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to hop off here because I have some sleuthing to do with the Squirrel Squad. Thank you, Ryan, for coming in, buddy. I appreciate you for all you've done keeping Kylie's name out there. I would love to hear you touch base on it again, even if it's done in private. I love each and every one of you. Thank you to all my mods. Thank you for everybody for all of your support, your love, your guidance, and your blessings. We wouldn't be here without you, and I'm thankful. I love y'all. God bless. Have a great night. I'll see you Wednesday night.